Hello ladies and gentlemen and welcome back to the Cracktorio multiplayer server. Let's get cracking with today's episode where we're going to finish off the plastic build that we started last episode. Yeah, it's going to be good. It's going to be great. It's going to be excellent. Now I seem to have disconnected some of these wires. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. Alright, problem solved. Let's go through and put in all of the instructions, and then we'll walk over and do the coal. I think is a good idea. If I could get this kind of working this episode, well, in this batch, I'm going to be doing 3 episodes today. This is the second. If I can get it up and running, that'll be really good, I think. Now. There, like so. Now put in our power lines as well. It's the nice thing about this particular build is it's nice and regular. You don't have to think too hard when you're building it, which I like a lot. What the hell? Oh, I've gone too close. Should be out here. Whoops. Speaking of not thinking, I'm clearly not. Oh, shit. Okay, so instead of going there, it's like here. So, yeah, okay, we got it. We got it. We Gucci. Alright, I'm gonna change this one slightly though. Whatever. I think that'll work. Did we get them all? Looks like it. Wonderful. Now we just need to bring these down and in, and that'll be all that is required on this particular little build. Pretty straightforward, I think. Pretty straightforward indeed. Now you could actually turn and come this way. You could come this way. We'll just use splitters to bring the coal onto the same line. No, not there. There. Happy days. Now that should give us a compressed line, but we're not going to need it, you know. Well, actually, here's an idea. Here's an idea. Yeah, I like this idea. I like this idea. I like this idea. Let's go with a double line, because why not? No belt? What? That's crazy talk. That is absolute crazy talk. I had like 400 belt on me. Can't believe I used it up already. One, two, three, four. We'll leave it at 200, I think. Don't want to get too many of them. Whilst you can upgrade them to the later belts, it's, yeah. I don't want to go crazy with it, you know. See that our plastics, yeah, working nicely. It's a good build. I like that one. Alrighty. There we go. So that's completely redundant throughput there. We only need the one line, because these really don't use much coal. What is it, like 1 coal? Yeah. So, but it's built that now, and it can always be expanded out this way. Now, the happy thing about this is that I think we should be pretty well placed for a red circuit build somewhere in here. Oh, now that's exciting. I could do red circuits. If I could do red circuits today, that would be wonderful, actually. Let's chop down these trees. While we think about that, do I do red circuits or do I worry about sulfur? I think I do red circuits, to be honest. We've got some things happening there. Can we make lube? We can make lube. Do we want to make lube, though? That is the question. Because we could just set up some crappy Yeah, let's just do like temporary, yeah, temporary stuff. Temporary. You watch this. What I'm about to build will last until the end. I guarantee it. Now that I've said it's temporary, people will be like, "Oh, Root built that. I don't want to tear it down." It's gonna be like, "No, guys, come on, just get rid of it, please." So that's gonna do that, and that's gonna do that, and yeah, happy days. And this is just gonna put a bit of a drain on the on these tanks, and it's going to give us lots of solid fuel, which we can use later for rocket fuel. It's just a little shitty thing. Right, red circuits. How do we want to do it? I really, hold on. Let's just focus. Focus. Do we want to do anything more down here? We've got that. We've got that. I don't think so. Let's do red circuits. And let's trade these assembly machine ones in for something that's actually half decent. Here, have that. Wonderful. How many we got? 100. Plenty. Finished flight. That's wonderful. We'll go for robotics next. How's our research going? Speaking of research, actually, we should upgrade our plants here. So they're all assembly machine ones. Just speed things up a little bit. Now this here can be given to this here. There we go. And it will be upgraded by the factory. Very nice. Very, very nice. I like that. I like that a lot. So we want to expand the bus out a little bit, I think. Because what are we going to need, right? To do red circuits, we're going to need copper to make into copper wire. We're going to need the plastics that we've done, and need the electric circuits that are sitting up here, ready to roll. Now the question is, how far do we need to go before we can actually do the build? My lord, what is that? I'm fixing that. Holy shit. What is wrong with these people? Like, this to me, that just looks ugly, right? Alright, so we want to split off. No, one more. So how much neater is that? Anyway, moving right along, back to what we were doing before I was rudely distracted. Now these 4 lines up here, these are kind of just spare bus lines. I put them in because, like, in a factory that I would make, this is all that we need. These 3 bus lines here. But people were talking about busing this, that, and the other thing, so I thought, well, let's just put in 4 extra, so that when people eventually do want to bus something, there's space there, and they're not just hacking it into the factory. I thought that was the best way of going. Now, we want to do a red circuit build that is repeatable and expandable. I have an idea. Yeah, I have an idea. Because I like 1, 2, 3. That's not 3, that's only 2. Yeah, that's 3. Because I like the idea, right, of loading a central belt with copper wire. Let's just see if we can build this. This is kind of like a Mark 1 build. It's nothing too special, right? And this should be familiar to a lot of you people. Now it's 1 to 8, I reckon, for them. So that's 4, that's 6 per side, and this will be 8. Okay. So if that's 8, now what we can do, Right, by setting it up this way. Huh. 2, 2, and 4. I wonder. You're seeing design in action right now. Oh, blueprints. Like it. Because I've got a choice, right? Do I bring the green circuits in on the outside, or do I bring them in on the inside? Okay, so if I bring them in here, okay, I'd obviously output the red circuits to the outside. Fairly simple idea. Okay, if we're outputting them to the outside, then what we could do is we could just back the next bank of red circuits right up to it. Okay, and then we can be outputting that to the north, and I think that that'll work. My only concern though is, will we have enough throughput of, say, green circuits to actually drive this? Because the other thing that we've got to do is we've got to bring in plastics, right? And if I'm bringing in plastics as well, I have to put it on a joint belt. So I have to add it to the belt that's going to be doing green circuits. Okay, this is what this is the issue, right? So bring this belt in like this. Okay, so up here and in like that. Green circuits down like this. Copper in like this. And what we can do now is we can stack these. We can go 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and down. Huh. I like the idea. I do like the idea. I think that that's what we're going to run with, except this needs to come up a bit higher. Should be up here somewhere. So we will move it. Yep, something like that. Because doing things correctly the first time is much more preferable to having to fix it later. But now we've got the basic idea, I think it'll be a lot quicker to build. And that should supply all of our red circuits that we need for the moment. We'll need bigger and stronger builds later, but it'll do for the moment, I think. And we can, you know, add banks of red circuit assemblers very easily. Is the other nice thing, I think. Okie dokie. That's logistics robots. Nice. Logistics slots, trash slots, worker speed, carrying size, research, stack inserter. Let's do that. That sounds really exciting. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Let's just copy and paste these all the way through so we know what's going on. Okay, this will be the output through there. This will be for copper wire to approximately there. Then this is going to be for green circuits and plastic. Now the reason we do it like that is, if you have a look at it, you need 4 copper cable to 2 electronic circuits and 2 plastic bar. So theoretically, if you've got 4 running down here, you can have the other 4 running on this one. Oh, major server lag. That's not good. I might have been dropped from the game. Hello? No? Yes? Oh dear. I may have to reconnect here. Okay, reconnect, please. Huh. Well, I obviously need to reconnect to the server. Okay, and we're back. Just had to reload back in the server. It's not ideal, but whatever. Easy enough. the map is still relatively small as well, so pretty quick to download it. Rightio, so we've got this set up, or we've nearly got it set up, rather. No belt again? What? What is this? Conveniently, Scarhoof has set something up for us, so we can just go over there and pick it up. It's very, very nice. Insert a capacity bonus. Landmines. I think we just grab the landmines. They're nice and cheap. Alright, so that's for the red circuits. That's landmines done. What else? Ooh, modules. Let's do that. Alrighty, so if we just set all of this up real quick. Punch all that in. We're going to need some long-handed inserters as well, so that we can pick up from the far side of the belt. Let's come down here, grab 100. Sure, sounds good. I'm not planning to ever... I'm not planning to have to regularly restock, by the way. Now the way this works out is the fast inserter is approximately 2 times faster than a long-handed inserter, so it works out nicely. We go 3 here, 3 here, something like that. Otherwise, you struggle for speed. You won't pick the items up quickly enough. We just need a little bit more belt at the end here. That's nice. Now we're going to need output inserters, otherwise known as outserters. That's modules. See, efficiency module, speed module. Yeah, I think we just start working on the modules. They're nice and cheap. 50 researcher pop. Seems like it'll be okay. Not there. Yeah. Okay, cool. Now, something that we need to do with the copper is we need like this much inserter capacity, or roughly. Yeah, that works. Okay. And then this is, oops. Yeah, so this here, sorry I'm not talking quite as much. I'm just thinking a little bit and trying to make sure that I don't make any glaring mistakes. Okay, so what this is, right, is this is the copper lines. These are the copper lines here. And this will become the plastic and green circuit line that becomes combined. That's speed modules, so let's grab the productivity module next. The level 1 version anyway. And let's start putting some power in, I think. Yeah, let's do it. Let us do it. So we can put some lights down. Make sure it's all nice and visible. Cool. Put that there, put that there. Right, we'll run back with the lights real quick. It's productivity module, cool. We're just smashing through the research. It's great. The boys are going to come back and be like, ah, we've done all the things. We're like, yeah, lads. Blame and nominate, and his science build. It's the problem right now. It's just going so quickly. Okay, so that can hook in there, something like that. Nice. Very nice. This is disgusting. I'm disappointed in this, but whatever. I believe, yeah, we have, wow, that was quick. What's next? Shotguns, laser shooting speed. Oh, that's nice and cheap. 50 red. Let's do that. Let's do that. So we need to put in one of these splits, right? And we're going to take 2 lines of copper down to the south. So just having a quick look. I think we can reproduce that nicely. Yeah, it'll be okay. So we'll do it somewhere here. Yep. Okay. Something like that. I'm just copying it from down the line because I don't really want to think. I had a late night last night, so my brain's like, you want to do stuff? Yeah, right. It's like fuzz. Okay, now this will be where we take the line. Take both lines. Okay, and then boom. Here and here. Nice. So that's that. I'll extend the bus out so that it all works nicely. And yeah, cool. Happy days. So now what we've got, okay, is effectively a 2-line main bus, and we can just split from this. Just like that. And that's going to work quite nicely, because we'll be able to extend this down. It's going to have decent carrying capacity, and it's going to, you know, most of our problems will be solved. We'll bring this down by 1 extra square, actually. Just like that. Oops. Okay, so that can be expanded downwards. Nice. That's shooting speed. Let's get grenades. Alrighty. So there we go. You can see that that's quite fast now as well. It's not quite fast enough though. I think this will need to be an assembly machine 3 before it'll be perfect. But that is where we're going to end today's episode, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you've enjoyed it. And in the next episode, we'll finish up this red circuit build and possibly duplicate it down another row. I look forward to seeing you next time.